How's it going, everyone? It's Liam Caddleston here with another 2 episodes of Brooklyn Nine-Nine, as we're on episodes 9 and 10 for Season 7. Now, there is a slight predicament with the numbering system, I guess you could say, as we are about to end Season 7, because, obviously, for these past few seasons, I've been doing, episodes 2 by 2. And that comes at a bit of a predicament for, this season, because it concludes with episode 13, an odd number. So, I have a plan in mind. It's not so much of a predicament, but obviously I can't do them 2 by 2, because, we don't have an episode 14 of season 7. But I do have a plan in mind, so the next video might be a bit longer, because there will be 3 episodes to cap things off for Season 7. So the next time that we do come around to Brooklyn Nine-Nine, it will be the end of the season. And then we're going to move on to the final season, and I'm not ready for this to end. So, yeah, but... just thought I'd throw that out there, because like I said, you doing a 2 by 2 system can be a bit of a kerfuffle with episode 13 there, and there's no episode 14, so yeah, but just throwing that out there. So yeah, last time on Brooklyn Nine-Nine, we had the death of Madeline Wunsch, to the disbelief of Holt, but she's actually dead. She's gone. So yeah, and it was really, really great stuff with that, and the episode following, which saw the return of Doug Judy. Of course, he has to appear at least once every season, and it also showcased of course the return of Judy. So yeah, but I'm excited to get into this episode. So with that said, it's the first of these 2 episodes. It's episode 9 of season 7 for Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Let's go.
Great, although you might want to try shortening it, maybe using a cool acronym.
So the STOASRCEIUEO. You're right, that is cool.
Sure. Anyways, I know some of the best cops in
whatever.
the city are going to be on that task force, and I would appreciate it if you consider me for it. Here's my resume, and I thought it would be fun if I
Agents Peralta, but I'm only allowed to recommend one name for the STOASRCEIUEO.
And you don't think the acronym's just a little clunky?
Oh, no, it was quite catchy.
Look, I really feel
whatever
like
works for Holt.
I'm experienced, I'm hardworking, and I'm unflappable in the face of... Oh my God! What was that?
What the hell? Damn, Charles really took that no rap comment to heart. Jesus.
And the lead lining is that this prank caused significant property damage in the precinct.
Fair point, but we do shatter a lot of glass around here.
See, it's not fun.
Either it's Rosa who's disappointed in her BuzzFeed results.
I am not a Blanche.
Oh my God!
Trying to bro out.
Up the fast, dude.
There's more glass that gets shattered than, what Stone Cold does.
The only thing I'm going to remember from this interaction is that you put me on the spot, so.
Sir, I know this is important, but I kind of got to go. Cagney and Lacey's recorder concert's in an hour, and I promise
No one leaves until the culprit is brought to justice.
But they're playing Uptown Funk.
I wouldn't care if they were playing actual music. Whoever did this was obviously someone Peralta pranked seeking revenge. This question. Why did Scully open a package on Peralta's desk? Perhaps he was setting up the prank, and it blew up in his face.
No, I just saw a box and I thought, oh, cookies come in boxes.
Of course.
Everyone's
like, yeah.
That's exactly what
Checks
a guilty
out.
person would say.
So in order to prove my innocence,
Crime has been committed and someone in this room did it. There are 7 suspects, all with means and
Who
motive.
of you among
It appears
us
what we have is a classic
is the
whodunit.
imposter?
The phrase "whodunit" is a grammatical abomination. Please use the proper term. A "who has done this."
I will not. However,
No,
in order
you're-
to solve
you're not
this
making it
case,
cool,
we need
Holt.
the very...
Wait! J.K. Simmons!
Squad, meet Detective Frank Dillman of the San Francisco PD. He is in town, and we were supposed to have lunch tomorrow. But I asked him to come so much they used to call him Mr. Clean.
Oh my God, no.
They called him that.
Because I'm bald? You think that's funny? I started shaving my head 20 years ago in solidarity with my mother who was undergoing chemotherapy.
Oh, look, I'm so sorry.
I'm obviously lying. It's classic male pattern baldness. But now, based
Oh,
on your
wow,
reaction, I know
wow.
every single...
To give me the task force. Dillman thinks he knows everything about me as a person, but there's one thing he doesn't know. I'm about to take him down. Oh my God, he's staring right at us. Quick, pretend like I was saying something.
Watching you like
Jake, you
frickin'
were young when you
hawk.
lost your virginity.
Why did you have to go to that?
But I lifted myself up through arts and athletics.
But you're the suspenders guy. Something felt fishy. So Jakey went fishing.
And someone's getting suspended, so...
Oh, look at that. Terry suspenders stuffed into his
That was
desk drawer.
terrible.
And there's glitter on them. Red glitter.
Glitter, while the bomb spewed type 9C round red glitter, but then I suppose
Wow.
all round red glitter looks the same to you.
No. I know the difference.
He's
Number refers to the
he's
size, the letter
absolutely
refers to
killing
its reflective
him.
quality. So I guess it's fair to say, case open.
My God,
I love
his
him.
flesh.
So now I'd like to move on to a real suspect. I want to see
What?
Detective Diaz in the box.
What? Don't gasp for him. What are you doing?
Sorry, it just slipped out.
Title of your sex tape.
What? Yes.
Ah!
16. Everyone's taking my...
Done here.
Oh, here comes the Dillman doubleback.
Just a double back.
Oh my, he actually said the words. What a treat.
Holt is just fanboy, yeah.
Laptop logged into the Wi-Fi on the 5th floor.
So she was killed off camera by a snake.
You messed up. You forgot Gwendolyn.
No, I didn't. Joshua and Gwendolyn were technically never married because that whole season took place inside Kiki's mind while she was in a coma.
Holy shit!
So I guess
Yeah!
Obviously, it was uncomfortable, but it was a work lunch.
Look, it's not a big deal, guys. We don't have to talk about it.
I was offering him the task force position. Boy,
That's a
was
way
my
to
choice.
shatter his heart. Oh.
From work?
Oh.
Turning it down, that means there's still an opportunity for me to solve the case and prove to Holt I belong on the task force.
What task force?
How long have you been here?
Just a few seconds, but that was more than enough time for me to ascertain everything about you.
As a person, yes. or no. No
yes.
one likes to know it all.
You're married to one.
Oh, wow.
Follow me.
Really?
I have
Really?
important enough paid in cash.
That's not mine. I never keep my receipts. Amy, tell them. Tell them how much our accountant hates me.
She hates him so much.
My bag was sitting
There you
next
go.
to my
Jake's
desk. Anyone
innocent.
could have put that in there. That kind of evidence would never hold up at trial. You'd be laughed out of court.
I've only been laughed at in court once, and that was because I made a terrific joke.
I was there. It was hilarious.
I guess it's fair to say,
Right?
Of course I do. I'm your wife. I'm on your side no
The
matter
receipt
what.
comment checked out.
Same, by the way.
Thanks. I mean, no one really suspects me.
Right.
Look, go home. I'll check for prints in the party's
It was
own receipt.
Dillman who set
Yours
him
will
up.
be there, but
Any police department.
well, I used the AFI system for 20 years. I guess I misspoke.
Oh, you misspoke. I see.
Oh, now
That
we're
explains everything.
cracking.
My apologies.
Mr. Know-it-all.
Out to exile and
Double back.
Just a double back.
Hey!
How could the best detective that Holt's ever worked with make such a mistake? I wonder.
Yes, I was fired by the SFPD, and yes, I contacted Raymond in hopes of getting on that task force. I thought it would be my way back onto the NYPD.
Yeah, to
my
sliver
God, I
back.
hate the yarn barn.
really disappointing to hear.
If you solved it right away, it would have been too obvious.
He's deflecting because he's guilty.
Dillman lied about where he worked. You can't
Wow.
trust
The
him.
receipt was in Peralta's bag.
You're the glitter expert.
Well, you're the prank master general.
It was him.
Oh,
It
no.
wasn't either of you.
Any big reveals? Can I give you a tip? Not so much waffling.
I agree. You're not commanding the room.
Let him finish his way. But
Come on,
consider
Charles.
the details.
Copy that. So, from the beginning, I was very skeptical that anyone in our squad was behind the prank.
Why didn't you just say that?
I did, and then you said that's exactly what a
Wait.
guilty person would say.
Stand by.
Through some social media. Do you know what Green's wife's maiden name is?
Duchovny?
No. Zappa. No. Fagerback.
What's it? No,
Booth.
get out.
Howard Booth.
Knew it!
As in
I knew
Officer
it!
Booth.
We have to find Booth.
I already did it. And I booked him.
Good on Charles!
Classic elevator reveal. This feels like it calls for an audible gasp. Not from you, Charles. For me.
Yeah.
Wait, did you just gasp at...
Okay, Sharon totally understood. After I lied to her and said we had to stay late because Rosa got shot. Look, next time you see her, walk with her.
I mean, isn't that a sensitive subject given, you know,
You know you don't have to
what
sweep
happened a
up,
few
right?
seasons
Someone's
ago?
got it. You have to take the task force job.
Really?
He doesn't want to...
What about Nikolash?
He's gonna be so proud of his dad. I bet he even ditches those new friends.
Oh man, that's the dream.
Oh,
Thank you
he
for
really
saying
wants
that.
those friends
See,
gone.
You're lying.
Yes, I've lost a lot of respect for you today.
Understood.
Ouch.
Goodbye, Raymond.
Damn.
Well, since Dillman is clearly out of the top spot now, who's the best detective you've ever worked with?
It's Sergeant Leslie Hunt Minkoff.
He tried! He tried! Who? Yeah, I'm not sure though, because I was editing the crimes. I think the crime scene episode. I'll have a look. But I was editing a reaction the other day, and you know, that name did pop up actually. So, and I'm like, wait, isn't that name familiar? So, Where is it? Yeah, the crime scene episode, that's what it was. I might be wrong, but it does sound familiar. But yeah, Charles really killed it. No, I'm not gonna lie though. At first, I was, despite the fact that this is the first time that, I guess Dillman has met Peralta, I was, kind of thinking, what if he somehow, especially now that we got an idea that this would be his way to, come back into the, to have ties back into the NYPD, especially given the fact that, he got let go, etc. I guess that's a bit of an amicable term. But yeah, he got let go. This whole task force idea is a great way for him to not just try to find an opening to come back, but also, with this detective shtick that was, an idea on who, pranked Jake. Gives him that open opportunity, really. So, yeah, but, yeah. Anyways, I really, really thought that this was a great episode. It was very, very, very thrilling. Dillman was just absolutely great. J.K. Simmons, the audible gasp, you had when you saw J.K. walk out was just great because... I love J.K. Simmons, great as J. Jonah Jameson, obviously, Omni-Man, bunch of other stuff, but the way that he was able to try and get a bit of a read on characters was just nuts. So, yeah. But it was just very, very thrilling as well, just going with this whole case situation. So... Yeah, and of course, not just that though, but the way that him and Holt, Holt had such respect for him, that's died down a bit with this episode. Yeah, it was just really, really great. So, and I really, really loved the interrogation scene between Dillman and Rosa because, yeah, you've got Dillman who never initiates the conversation. He always waits for his, I guess, prey to open up, and then he could just swoop in. And talk about the. You okay there, bud? That talk about the Drake's Hollow, yeah, it was just really, really great because Rosa just went into such detail, and then of course Dillman tried to trip her. Wasn't gonna work, so yeah, but yeah, I really, really thought that it was just really wonderful. So yeah, and even Charles's dramatic reveal was just really, really fun stuff as well. I'm not gonna lie though, I really loved how Charles shone in this episode. So yeah, like. Not just the whole reveal, because there was that moment where I'm like, wait a minute, because I thought it was that that officer that I guess Jake kind of pissed off. So I had a feeling it was that if it was not going to be Dillman and if it was not going to be self-sabotage, I was thinking, wait, is it going to be? And it was. So it was great on Charles though to shine in this episode because he had his moment, he had his spotlight, and yeah, I mean, obviously Charles is gonna sometimes make certain crude comments and all of that you just be like, for crying out loud, Charles, over. But there are moments like this episode where he just shines, especially since the spotlight was on him anyways in this episode for other reasons. But I felt like this the way that he was able to shine where others didn't. It was really, really great. It was a really great opportunity for Charles to really come out on top. So, yeah, and it was just really, really wonderful stuff. So, Yeah, but I also really, really loved the fact that we had that whole opportunity when it came to, exploring, I guess, Jacob and Charles's relationship further, especially with, Boyle being the top pick for the task force thing. And, you could see how that really, really wounded Jake, but at the end of the day, it was really great for Jake to... because Charles even knew that this would kind of upset him in some semblance, and he tried to make this whole situation about Nicolaj, and I don't want to take away time from him and all of that. So yeah, but it was really, really great for Jake to have the full backing, and you should take it because you would be really, really great for the task force position. So you deserve it. And today, it was really, really great. Like before today, I mean, I guess he already proved himself, but today was further testament to why the task force position is rightfully his. The way that he dealt with that officer. So yeah, but. It was really, really great as well for Charles to shine and all of that. So, yeah. But, yeah, I really, really thought that this was a very fun episode. This was really, really great stuff. So, yeah. But like I said, Dillman was just an absolute treat. Yeah, the way he was just intimidating. So good. No, that's it though. You could just speak. And there were certain moments as well that he didn't even need to look at Jake, and he was able to tell that something was like, your body temperature just dropped like a certain amount of degrees without even looking at him. So yeah, it's just a case of Dillman not having a really, really great track record.
Yeah, Charles, you didn't even faint.
I'm so sorry. I'll try.
Sorry.
Wow.
We're so happy for you, but we also maybe kind of already knew. I mean, you didn't do the best job of hiding it. Why are you carrying that box around so much?
I just love this box.
Why are you reading that newspaper? It's 2 days old.
I bet you didn't figure out that we're having twins.
Oh my
Nah,
god!
not really. It's one baby. I just needed to see Charles faint.
You're so cruel! That was so cruel.
Brothers do not get along with sons.
What? That's not true. I mean, look at us. We're doing better than ever. This year you even
Exactly.
remember my birthday month.
Things are good now. but
Progress.
Honestly, it's probably just a blip.
It's fun to hear.
Great
It's just
positive
the way it
attitude.
is. It's the family curse. I haven't talked to my father.
Realized that the mayor was interested in it, and I think I did something bad.
Gave Hitchcock and Scully an important case.
Why? Baby brain, right?
Okay, here's the cake. If it's pink on the inside, it's a girl, and if it's blue, it's a...
It's a dreck. Last month, they performed Suicide at a fallen officer's funeral, and the people were so appalled, they cried.
Or they were crying for the deceased?
No, she was very unpopular. The band made them
Maybe
cry.
there's a... I don't
Suffice it
know.
to say, I don't respect what they do, so I wouldn't be the right
Might be a
teacher.
mixture
I'm
of
sorry.
both.
Well, huh? Are you still watching those cartoons about the karate lizards?
The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Ah,
There's recently
karate
some
lizards.
interesting things with Splinter and Krang's backstories. Anyways, I'm an adult now. How are you?
Oh, me?
Hey,
Well, I
you
guess
can never be too old for cartoon shit.
Hey, Jakey.
Roger Peralta, prepare to hug and cry. This is your father.
Oh, he really didn't just say that.
You son of a...
Uh-oh. Oh, shit!
Apologize for being the worst father in the history of the world, even worse than fathers who chain their children in basements.
I do not.
That's on him. I tried.
I really don't think you do. If you're gonna act like kids, then I'm gonna act like a parent.
Jake!
Try hard with a vengeance.
Yeah, it's Bruce Willis's book about parenting, and we're gonna read it.
Wow. Wow.
Saddest ADA in the world.
But look at Jake trying to be the mature
Hitchcock
one.
and Scully.
Hitchcock and Scully forgot to write down the witness's name or contact info.
What? No, that's insane. Even they wouldn't do something that dumb.
Dumb.
Oh, boy.
Excuse me. I don't need this crap. I could be on the beach at Figgy right now.
If we go to court, we're gonna need
You're
the
getting
witness to
scammed,
testify.
bud.
But now
The guy fell off the lift and busted his leg.
And you could see the bones.
It's just like sticking right out of the skin, and he's like screaming.
Odd thing to get, reminiscent about, but okay.
I hope somebody found him.
Okay, well, you guys are both monsters, but this is going great.
They're on the same wavelength.
Oh, man, I wanted to play in the Thanksgiving Day Parade. Terry loves being in and among floats.
It's not bad. You're maybe even good.
Maybe even good.
I'd have to break you down to nothing. It would ruin our friendship.
I can handle criticism. My
He
daughter
doesn't want to ruin that.
That's so mean.
Dead.
Aunt Janet?
Dead.
Uncle Dean?
Gay.
Ooh, good for him. What about Aunt Len?
Dead.
Apparently there was a fire at the family reunion.
okay.
Lucky for my Uncle Dean, he was not welcome at the event.
Oh,
Dark.
okay,
Well,
okay.
I'm glad everything's.
Oh, no!
No one can see the color of the cake.
How long are we doing this? What's the plan?
I don't know yet.
We need to get a cleaner. I don't know. Don't tell him it's a gender
we all heard
reveal.
the cake splash. Okay, that should be all of it. I think it's safe to take off our blind. Oh!
Oh, it's a boy! It's just the
We were
senses.
so careful. Here comes the mop. Okay. Bang.
Oh, yeah. This was never gonna work.
No one can do all that in 2 hours.
Wrong, Dad. There is one who can.
Hello, fellas. Let's get to work.
Our hero!
Yeah, we know that. We're just surprised that you know that.
That's insulting. I'm very concerned with immigration issues.
And I've dated my fair share of spicy.
No,
We don't, yeah.
We do anything, I'm gonna need a minute. Sorry for all the weeping and the weird snort noise I made at the end.
Yeah.
Now, Jake, grab the mop.
Are you playing the Muffin Man or the Garbage Man?
Huh?
Do you know the Garbage Man? Because
Do
I
you
do.
know the
Because I'm
Garbage
looking
Man?
right at him again. 5, 6, 7, 8. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum,
Oh my god.
Again.
Oh no.
Okay, let's do this. Here we go. All right, we are having a cream.
A Shrek!
Oh my god, what's inside of me?
No, you had a bad
Hey
slice.
now, you're an all-star.
The bakery must have messed up. What are you talking? It's the curse. Don't reverse the curse. Reverse.
Actually, Jake, I'm going to.
What? No. Why would you go?
I need to go to the hospital. I cut my thumb off.
Again?
Oh
The
my
other one.
god! Oh my god!
Get the dino bites.
Get the dino bites.
Yeah, that was gross.
You're so excited about having a kid, you're having a sex reveal party. I never did anything like that, except that one time in Amsterdam.
No,
Maybe we
no.
should stop bringing that
yeah.
up.
Jake, you can be a great dad, and your son's gonna love you.
Thanks.
Paid suspension.
Like vacation?
You deserve this punishment.
This punishment where you don't have to work.
We can go anywhere we like.
You can go to hell for all I care.
Or to a resort where you're being scammed.
Figgy, good
Figgy,
idea.
yes, go to Figgy.
Have fun.
I love that. I love Rosa just whispering.
He showed up here today. And you would be a fool not to put him in your band.
Thank you, Captain.
Let's go.
Lieutenant, what instrument do you play?
The flute.
You're hired.
What?
Wow!
You're the only flute who ought to.
Okay. Hey, listen. I'm sorry the cake was green.
It's okay. I'll love our little Shrek no matter what.
Ah,
That's right. You still don't know
she
the
said
sex of
it.
the baby.
She said
With
it.
all the craziness I am.
Hey, guys, do you have any milk?
We're having a boy.
We're having a boy.
Hey, do you have milk or not?
Ah! I had a feeling who would eat the fucking cake. Yeah. Scully or Hitchcock coming to mind is definitely the first sign to come, so yeah. For some reason I was thinking, oh, it's going to be another screw up, isn't it? It's going to be... No, Pink is a girl. Why was I thinking it's going to be Pink? Because Pink is anyways a girl. I was thinking, oh, it's going to be, you know... another, like, colour in terms of... That doesn't really resonate to a gender reveal. It's like yellow or red or purple. Yeah, so... Or grey or whatever. Pink does resonate. Pink's a girl. Come on, Liam. But that's not what they're having. They're having a boy. So, woo. So yeah, it's all awesome. But yeah, I mean, I did feel so. I'm not gonna lie though. I mean, yeah. Rog has not really been the, you know, best dad and all of that, but I mean, you can really sympathize with him. Like, yeah, maybe his dad is a bit of a dick and all of that. So, yeah. But that's it. Like, we know that with Jake, his relationship with his dad, it can be a bit iffy. So yeah, even the blip comment was just like, no, that don't be a Debbie Downer or whatever. So, but yeah, I mean, given the fact that his dad and the Admiral, I guess, they have a bit of a difficult situation. It's just sad, really. It is just sad for Jake's dad because, I mean, you can really see where the resent really stems from with all of the backlash and whatnot that he has received when he was younger, and even to the present day, I guess you could say. I mean, he didn't even show up when Roger was in the hospital, for crying out loud. So yeah. So you do kind of sympathize. I mean, yeah. Like I said, Roger isn't exactly the most standout person and all of that. Respectability might be a bit of a hard ask and all of that, but it seems like he is a better person than the Admiral is, because yeah. There was like just this one moment where Grandpapa Peralta and Roger was reminiscing and all of that, but other than that, it was just a constant push away to Roger. So yeah, and you just got to admit that in this episode, Roger did try to usher some support to Jake because of the fact that, he was the one that did bring up this curse anyways, but, I mean, I wouldn't say there is a curse and all of that. There's no such thing, I would say, when it comes to, each generation and all of that. I mean, we already know that Jake is, completely different and all of that to his dad and all of that, as he would be to, I guess, the generations prior to Roger and all of that, like like the Admiral and generations before that, and etc. But yeah, I mean, there is no such thing, and even if Jake's dad believes there is a curse, that wouldn't fly whatsoever. But we also know that Jake has had certain doubts on if he's going to be the great dad that he wants to be and all of that, because that's it though, he wants to be a great dad, but of course you do kind of you can have that low low self-esteem, should I say. But that's it though, there is no such thing as a curse. It's just the sad fact that some parents can be dicks, and Jake's not going to be a dick when it comes to him being a parent. So yeah, Jake has a lot of heart in him. He's a very kind person, and you know what? When he does raise his son, we can now say that. There's going to be a lot of warmth and love and all of that. So yeah, and again, like the season has showcased, I feel like this was another great episode to showcase Jake's maturity when it came to trying to break peace between his father and his grandfather, because that's it though, he wants to be the mediator. He wants to be a mediator. He wants to bring good vibes. He wants to try and have a good connectivity when it comes to grandfather and father. So and I feel like that might have played on to Jake's worry about the fact that maybe there is a curse, because he couldn't really bridge his grandfather and father together in terms of a loving connectivity. And it does make you doubt, like, if I can't do this, how am I going to be a great parent? But like I said, we know that Jake is a very good person and all of that, and he will be a very good dad. And sadly, when it comes, there is no curse. It's just there are some people who are just dicks, and yeah, that's it at the end of the day. And Jake's far off from being a dick. Yeah, he can be immature and he can have his moments and all of that, but it's not gonna like signal red flags in terms of, oh, he's gonna be a bad parent, etc. So yeah, because we all know that Jake is a very kind, considerate human being, and you know, he will be a really, really great dad. So, pardon me. But yeah, it was really, really great that we got the revelation, I guess, in this episode, in terms, like, very, you know, I guess in the middle and all of that. I thought they were going to, like, save it until the very end of the episode or something like that, but I really, really loved the results that came from it because, of course, the cake went everywhere. And yeah, I would have hired some kind of cleaner if I could or whatever, because yeah, this was bird boxing. It was never going to work. If you're trying to clean up a splatter of a mess and all of that, you're not going to ace this whatsoever. There will be, like, even if you do somehow miraculously clean up everything and all of that, there will be little remnants and all of that. So yeah. So and I love how, you know, Charles had, you know, was absorbing everything and whatnot. So yeah, but yeah, it was really, really it was a really, really great episode though. So yeah. But and I also really, really loved the, you know, reveal at the end for Amy, because obviously Jake knew, Charles knew, but it was about Amy and all of that, like, you know, what is the kid going to be? So, and I really loved how, you know, we could have had a sweet moment, but we had to have Scully just eat the cake and all of that. It's food. Scully will be there. So yeah, but you know, even then, there was no bollocking or whatever. It was just delight and all of that. Apart from Scully, he was like, where's my milk? For crying out loud. So, that was great. But, yeah, I really, really loved it. Boyle's reaction was just typical Boyle. And that's a good thing. Like, yeah, I expected no less, because as someone who, I guess, is the number one shipper of Peralta Iago, yeah, he'll need a minute. He literally would need a minute to absorb the, you know, revelation of the gender of yeah, of the Peralta Iago kid. So yeah, so this was completely expected from him to be an absolute mess. So yeah. So, but because you have to remember, he was the first one to instinctively know as well. He was the first one to actually know. So, yeah. But speaking of that, I loved how they, of course, dealt with the announcement as well when Jake and Amy came to announce everyone, and everyone was like, yeah, kind of figured. And they played on the whole hiding the baby trope in terms of, because obviously there are some actors out there that like they will be pregnant by the time they're filming an episode, and sometimes they have to hide the baby. So yeah, they have to find ways to make sure that nothing gets exposed and all of that. So they, yeah, because they won't be pregnant in the in character and all of that, but they might be in reality. So, but yeah, they might be. Yeah. So I really, really loved how they played around with that dynamic and all of that. Like, and then that was the tell to everyone about, yeah, we kind of figured because you were playing with the whole hiding the baby trope. So yeah. But yeah, that was really, really great. But yeah, this was a really, really great episode. I really also loved Terry and Holt as well, with Terry excuse me, trying to play the flute, and Holt just critiquing him. Like I said, it was giving me flashbacks to when Charles had his food truck, and you had Gina and Amy try to make the sandwiches, and you had him critiquing them like he was Gordon Ramsay. So just Holt getting in Terry's face and all of that, bringing up Garbage Man, etc., when he was doing the Muffin Man. So yeah. But yeah, I just love the fact though that Terry got in automatically. He didn't need to, like, all that hard training and all of that went down. It didn't matter. And then Holt was like, my work here is done. You didn't even do anything though. That's it though, because he didn't get the chance to play, because it was like, oh yeah, I played the flute. Okay, congratulations. But I didn't even play anything. Doesn't matter. You're the only flute player here, so you're on the team. And it was like, Holt was like, my work here is done. Didn't even do shit. So, oh man. I just really, really loved this episode though. So, yeah, but we've got 3 episodes left to go. Like I said, I'm going to be recording all 3 of those final episodes in one video. So, like I said, a bit of a longer video. I'll try to keep my thoughts a bit more concise, so we don't have a long gap between one episode to the other in regards to the next video. Just because, of course, 3 episodes and all of that. So, yeah. But, yeah, I'm looking forward to getting into that next time around on Brooklyn Nine-Nine. But, yeah, until then, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care. And I will see you guys next time. Toodles!